right when I think Cali Muscle can't get any stupider, here we are.
So water, right? We need water, don't we? This is the type we usually get, right? Because it's real cheap, only $1.38. But look what I just discovered, man. And I used to drink the heck out of this water and didn't know why I was retaining water and I was puffy, right? In my feet and ankles. Sodium. Why does our water have sodium? And that's per 12 ounces. I never knew in my life had sodium. So this have 55 milligrams of sodium. But water not supposed to have sodium in it. So guess what? They adding it. So be careful what you drink, man.
Boom! What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. Go to tigerfitness.com now. Buy all your nutritional supplements. The greatest supplements in the world. Support us. Support the squad. Anyway, let's get on with this video. So, this video right here. Man, what a remarkable video. So, I do still follow Cali Muscle. I'm surprised they haven't blocked me yet. But I enjoy it because lately it's been crazy to watch, right? He's revealed to us that Coca-Cola is not good for you. That's fine. That's what caused his heart attack, he says. I thought it was creatine and protein, but now it's obviously Coca-Cola. Wasn't the mukbangs or anything, or the, all the stuff he did for attention, and or maybe the copious amounts of anabolic steroids and insulin he did. Nope, definitely Coca-Cola. Then he said ketchup is bad because it has high fructose corn syrup. That's what caused his health problems. Certainly not the, again, copious amounts of anabolic steroids. That, of course not. Of course not the mukbangs. Nope. It's definitely ketchup. And I'm like, somebody commented, I actually read the comments because they're astounding. And if you guys are saying you have nothing better to do with your time, you're absolutely right. There's nothing more entertaining than watching Cali Muscle completely do these antics, because it's the ultimate grift. And if I ever get to the point in my career where I need to grift to make money, I am going to hire him. That's most of his videos. You're hiring him to teach you how to make money online. Hopefully it's exactly what he did. I want to do it. I want to lie to people for years, and I want to just grift on everything. And I want to be something I'm really not. And then after I get caught doing that, I want to go the whole different route and just crap on an entire industry. And then I want to go and say the most absurd things where people are watching you be like they watch NASCAR for a crash. Except we keep crashing every single day. It's at the point where I stopped doing videos, but I'm honest about this. Like, I do not need the smoke here, but I really think people are going to get hurt. I really think if anybody, even one person, follows this advice, they're going to get hurt. So the newest one about water being bad for you because it has 5 milligrams of sodium per 12 ounces. That's literally what he said. So just put in perspective, like just for general health, like the recommendation is around 1.5 grams of sodium. That's not considering being an athlete. That's not considering perspiration. 1.5 grams of sodium. 5 milligrams of sodium is absurdly low. In fact, I would say if I'm buying Crystal Geyser, which is what we're calling out right here in this video, if I'm going to buy Crystal Geyser, I'm going to add some kind of an electrolyte. I'm going to add MTS Nutrition Naturalite. I'm going to add some LMNT. I'm going to add some Gorilla Mode. I'm going to add some Caged Muscle, some of their hydration formula. I'm going to add some electrolytes, and because you need electrolytes. Your body needs electrolytes to hydrate your cells. Other than that, if you drink a bunch of water, if you drink a bunch of liquid, and it does not have electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, I'll even throw calcium in there, then it's actually going to do the opposite and create an electrolyte imbalance, leading to a lot of different health issues. Hypernatremia, which is death from too much water. I know that's hard to get, but that's what causes it, an electrolyte imbalance. So I hope to God you guys aren't listening to this wonderful person right here. Now, let me go into actual Crystal Geyser. And I did do the research. I thought it was. Now, they do not, at the end of the video, Kali says that they must be adding sodium to the water. By they, I hope he means Mother Nature and God. Because Crystal Geyser is literally bottled at the source. That's their thing. They're bottled at the source. And let me actually Let me read about this. So so it is natural spring water. They bottle at the source. It originates from an underground aquifer underneath the ground, which has naturally occurring vitamins and minerals. Not a lot of them, but they're naturally occurring. And so these are in the water. Now you can buy water devoid of sodium, and that would most likely be distilled water. Distilled water is basically they boil water, the evaporation takes all the minerals, it's down here. The evaporated water is devoid of anything except for water. However, if you're gonna buy a spring water, there's gonna be some minerals and there's gonna be some sodium in there. That's why spring water, I'd argue, is superior because you need that hydration. So Crystal Geyser does not add sodium. It's not on the ingredient list. It's naturally occurring in the water. So 5 milligrams of sodium. He's saying that this Crystal Geyser water, while he's taking grams and grams and grams of anabolic steroids, while he is doing mukbangs, eating fried chicken covered in whatever, he's saying that this was the cause of his edema, which is being swollen, which is holding water. That is edema. He had severe edema. He even talked about it in his old videos. The edema is not caused by 5 milligrams per 12 ounces of sodium in Crystal Geyser. That's caused by having heart problems. One of the effects of having a bad heart is edema because your body's not circulating, it's not operating correctly. Edema is not going to happen from this. It's not going to happen from putting sea salt on your meals. I'd even venture to guess that someone who's training as hard as he trained, who is not on tons and tons of drug, who's, let's say, is natural on TRT, who is hydrating properly, who is exercising, could probably take 4, 5, 6, 7 grams of sodium without any issue, as long as they have the proper hydration to go along with it. To think that 5 grams of sodium in a naturally occurring source, Crystal Geyser spring water, is going to lead for you to have edema in your body and holding water, when you have regular athletes and everyday weekend warriors putting a gram of sodium in every bottle of water they drink through LMNT or other electrolyte formulas, you're out of your damn mind. And I don't take LMNT. I don't think it's a bad product. There's better. You know, Caged Muscle has a good one. I make a good one. All available on tigerfitness.com. I like LMNT. I've tried it. I've used it. I'll use it again. There are better options. HydroCharge is Caged Muscle's product, in case you're wondering. Great product. But to think that you have everyday people putting electrolytes in their water to stay hydrated and healthy, and somebody is getting severe edema and heart failure from 5 milligrams from Crystal Geyser. Again, 5 milligrams versus a gram. So every time I drink water, I put in at least 500 milligrams of sodium in there. I do. Now, my bottles, I think it's a 24-ounce bottle. So I put around 500 milligrams of sodium in that, or more or less. It depends. But I always put electrolytes in my water because I'm active, because I sweat, because I'm healthy, because I want to be hydrated. When I, at one point, took sodium out of my diet, because remember, back when I started training was the 90s. So they said no sodium to get lean, which was stupid. But I did it. You know what happened? I actually went to the doctor, and I asked him why. And I could not get a pump. I did not have veins. It was terrible. The reason is that if you don't have sodium, you just don't hydrate. You can't contract your muscle. It's horrible. It's terrible. You need sodium. You absolutely do. Look at all the science guys, Peter Attia. You got the Huberman guy, right? Andrew Huberman. You need sodium. What I'm fearful of is this guy's grifting to make money because he has no other method of earning an income. That people are gonna think it's right. People are gonna think he's telling the truth. People are gonna think he's smart. For some reason, I don't understand. People think what he's doing is good. What he's doing is terrible. What he's doing is misleading people. What he's doing is gonna harm people. Okay, we all made our mistakes in the past. 90% of people who watch this drank in college who went to college. That's not good for you. And you know what? It could affect your health now, even if you've stopped drinking. A lot of people have done drugs. That'll affect you. A lot of people watching this, myself included, have done steroids. I don't know what that's done to me, but I'm not going to go back in my past in 2013 when I did a pretty aggressive steroid cycle and say that, hey, all my health problems are caused by the fact that my wife made me eat lima beans last night. No, my health problems are caused by my choices, both past, current, and present. Actually, that would be 3, all past, current, and present. Don't want y'all to call me out on that. So our health is a accumulation of everything we've done in life, from when we were born to when we die. What we reap is everything we've done, what we gain from it, right? The fact that I decided to exercise at 13 years old, go heavy in exercise, led to my lifestyle now. The fact that at 40 years old, I decided to focus more on longevity, cardiovascular, my VO2 max, my strength levels, because that is a predicator of morbidity. That is going to lead to how long I live past, 43, which I am now. So we all make mistakes and we all make decisions. And our goal, my goal with this channel, is to dispel the myths, is to call out the BS, and to give you a way to maximize your time on this planet. Hydration is good. Electrolytes within your hydration is good. You can't have one without the other. You need hydration, you need water. With that water, you need electrolytes to sustain the hydration within your cells. It is moronic to think that 5 milligrams of hydration and 12 ounces of water is going to cause any deleterious health effects. That is such a level of smooth brain that I can't even begin to express how angry it makes me that someone would say this with a straight face. Okay? My goal is to make sure you have all the tools you need to live the best life ever. I'm living my best life ever. I've never moved better. I've never felt better. I've never had more energy. I've never been more productive. And all the mistakes I made in the past, from 2013 to when I was in high school, to all the mistakes I've made, I've learned. And the reason we educate is to prevent making the same mistakes. I'm listening to a lot of different podcasts. I'm reading a bunch of different books. I'm up to my knees and elbows in studies, in data, just learning and doing my best to educate. Guys, we need to do our best to be healthy. One is water and electrolytes. That is probably one of the most important things you will hear from this channel. Okay, do not go the no sodium route unless your doctor tells you to because you have a pre-existing heart condition. But even if you do, you got to look at the data. 5 milligrams of sodium per 12 ounces of water is nothing. And then you do simple things like looking at ingredients and FDA stuff. And you will find that Crystal Geyser does not add electrolytes to their water. They don't add anything. And I would be very careful if I was Kali, accusing Crystal Geyser of adulterating their product and putting something else on the label. Where I'm from, that's called libel and slander. And you should probably not do that. I would hate for someone to forward his video over to the people at Crystal Geyser. I'm sure they would send him a nice cease and desist for that. I'm not going to do it because I ain't no snitch. But you got to realize when making these claims, people have to protect their IP. People have to protect their brand. People have to protect it. So I wouldn't be surprised if that video is down in a couple days because he literally defamed a very large company that I wouldn't want any smoke from. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. For those of you who do dislike bullshit and do want great stuff, go to tigerfitness.com. We got the best health and performance supplements. Immortal, an amazing multivitamin pack. We got that in stock right now. We got ambrosia nectar for overall organ and overall health. I'm just mixing my words. For overall health and organ health, ambrosia nectar. And again, guys, I appreciate you watching. I'm Marc Lobliner. And thanks for the support. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell. Sundays, I should not do videos. I'm all messed up, not in work mode. That's not a game. The outright bar was created for my kids. My kids need a snack to eat during soccer tournaments, and also I wanted a bar for myself to eat pre-workout, post-workout, and also throughout the day. You want your outright bars right now. That's why we have a partnership going with the Vitamin Shop to make sure that we're in all 750 plus locations, providing the best price, the best service, the best people to give you the outright bar when and where you need it.